just walking these neighborhoods, really nice here. I mean, it's a college area, so there's lots of college buildings and for different schools and stuff. But really nice that it's one of the most tree-lined street cities that I've seen. I mean, there's Mexico City's that way in a lot of areas, but it's really nice here, really upkept. Just tons of sidewalk cafes with food from all over the world. I just passed earlier Peru and a bunch of different types of food, Venezuelan, and lots of pizza down here because of the Italian influence. They've got very good pizza. I guess I'm going to be trying that out soon. Pizza and empanadas, but just lots of sidewalk cafes and bakeries and beers and burgers here. It's closed, but yeah, really nice, walkable. This is what I was talking about earlier. There's just you got to really watch where you're walking because of all these little drainage flows and stuff. So, but cool architecture, cool houses. Kind of you just be walking through the neighborhood and there'll be houses amongst the businesses, and the zoning laws are different. I mean, there's obviously full neighborhoods, but even all the neighborhoods have little neighborhood stores in them and restaurants and stuff. So there's pretty much everything you'd want, not too far. A lot of clothing stores and tiendas, but you can get like a coffee and a medio luna, which is basically their version of a croissant. You can get a fresh croissant for breakfast, well, for whenever actually, and a cup of coffee for like $1.25 basically when you do the conversion. Or you can get like I had a nice 3-egg omelet, ham and cheese with a little salad and a bunch of cherry tomatoes. Very good. Yeah, $4. Can't beat it. Very nice. Yeah, nice. Even when it's hot like this, all these streets away from the park, obviously, because it's not as wide open. They're all really walkable even in the heat because there's just tons of shade everywhere, and nice places to sit. White Shark coffee. But if you want the air conditioning, you can just go inside and sit. They have a bunch of high-end clothing stores too. Oh, ribeye. Looks good. Nice places to have a glass of wine and eat your lunch or dinner. Now here's a specialty store for all these different types of olive oils. They do grow olives in this region along with all the grapes and wine. It's basically the Napa Valley of South America, the largest. It's in South America. It's the largest winery region. The weather's perfect for that. And so literally wine is made locally. It's the Malbec, which is what they're famous for, their famous wine in the world. And you can get a medium end bottle of wine I bought one yesterday just try out for $3 made right here. For a big bottle of red wine, $3. Can't beat it. brew house. Looks like craft beer bar. Really nice. There's a, let's see, nice two glasses of red wine for $4.50. So you could come here as a couple and have some good local wine for $4.50 for both of you. Oh yeah, it's nice and cool over here compared to where I was a little bit ago. Really nice. There you go. There's a bife de chorizo, so New York steak, and a mixed salad. A 300, so about a half-pound New York steak and a salad for, see, 20,500 would be, I don't know, for like 18, 19 bucks you can get a New York steak and a salad at that little cafe. A decent sized one too. They got lots of stuff going on here. Happy hours and hamburger, french fries, lemonade, all sorts of stuff. Very nice tables, woodworking down here. Yeah, all the streets are just nice like this and lined. You can just wander for hours and it's pretty fun. There's a nice Argentinian grill over there. That's barbecue. That one must be some pretty good food there. I'll have to look it up. That place is packed. Yeah, for like $2.50 you can get a Pepsi and a large hot dog there. Looks like you want a snack. Plenty of places to eat, that's for sure. A lot of, if you have any dietary issues, which seems to be normal nowadays, or more normal than it should be, they have a lot of gluten-free and vegetarian options. Of course, you won't find me at any of those places. This is the country that eats the most beef and has the best beef in the world, so it's more of a location for me than a vegetarian. But there are some here for the hippies. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this entire multi-blocks, I've walked quite a ways, brewing companies. This is definitely the place to come for if you want to go out and have a meal or just eat lunch or whatever. There's a chocolate factory thing over there. They got regular places and they got a lot of super nice places. Kind of a mixture of whatever you want. Hola, buenas tardes. Oh, yeah, muy rico, pero ya comí más
No,
tarde.
más tarde.
Para más tarde.
Claro.
¿A qué hora está cerrado?
Y cerramos la 1, 2 de la mañana.
1 en la mañana?
Sí.
Okay, okay.
Estamos de corrido.
Muchísimas gracias. Yeah, they eat late down here, so a lot of this place he just said is open till 1 a.m. So, but there's a lot of restaurants that are open till like 2 or 3 in the morning. In Argentina, like the average dinner time is like 10 p.m. or something. You know, it's kind of crazy. But so these places are open pretty late, and out from what I've read, outside of the tourist areas, a lot of places you can't even go have dinner at 5 or 6 p.m. That's places don't even open till after that for dinner. So it's a different culture, but it's really cool. Very walkable and nice, very nice people. And I'm getting back to the major road here, so. And I'm still walking down just the same street. A pizzeria and a bar. Walking from the big park I was just at back towards where my Airbnb is. There's a bunch of other nice parks over there, but they're much smaller. Some of them are still pretty good size, but they're of course way smaller than the one I was in. But here's now we're getting into some doctors and dentists' office and other stuff. Less cafes. Pet Rock Cemetery, huh? Kind of cool. Yeah, really neat. All these stores, like I was saying earlier, have the European or the old style lock and keys. I'm going to get my nails did. Because it's such a bike-friendly area, when you're crossing the street, you gotta look both ways, even though you're supposed to, just because you have a lot of specific bike lanes, and so bicyclists might not be going the right way on the one-way street necessarily. So you watch out for ditches and watch out for traffic. Other than that, enjoy yourself. Can't beat some of the promotions. You got loin and fruit, and a meal for 2 people for $21,900, so it's 19 bucks. Then you got ojo de bife, which is ribeye with mushrooms, for $16,500, so that's like $12 for a ribeye with mushrooms. Unbelievable. And of course, like all these Latin countries, they got the negative American influence of all your McDonald's and Burger Kings and KFCs, and I never eat at them. It's garbage, of course, healthy-wise, but they do have different menus. A lot of stuff they have in these different Latin American countries that they don't serve in the U.S., so some of it's worth trying. And of course, it's actually probably not as bad. Well, it's obviously not as bad because you know the beef is good here on your hamburger. At least you know you're getting Argentinian beef and not Soylent Green or something like in the U.S. So actually, it's probably not bad to try. They're a lot better tasting, but I don't know that I've ever actually eaten McDonald's in any of these Latin American countries, to be honest. But just from what I've read and what people have told me, it's better tasting, and well, it's obviously better quality because of the stuff, but I like to eat the local cuisines. but still on the same street this whole way. Lots of public transportation is really easy around here and very cheap, and the Ubers are cheap. Milk chocolate store. Got all sorts of this good stuff here. I gotta stay away. Lilo and Stitch. Irish pub. Okay, so this Irish pub here, Believe, I've seen in the Facebook group and expats and on, they're having the Super Bowls tomorrow, and so they're having the Super Bowl because there's a lot of expats down here, so it's kind of a locals bar and Irish pub in general. So, but they're gonna have the Super Bowl, so. But my Airbnb's close to here. At least the Coca-Cola in a lot of these countries is made with real sugar cane, so it's different, a lot better for you than the additive sugars, obviously, in the ice cream. It's Saturday, so a lot of these places are closed, plus it's probably coming into siesta time, so some places close midday and reopen a little later. But actually, that says Monday to Friday, so it's not even open on the weekend for the medical place. Anyhow, just a little walking tour of a very small area of this city, but it's pretty neat.